So today I've got a video that I've been meaning to make for a little while. This is a video on the AYANEO Air Pro, or more so the accessories that I use with it. And there are quite a few that I use here. So I know that a lot of people really love their Steam Deck, as do I. But for me, the AYANEO Air Pro is what I prefer to travel with. So here are the best accessories for the AYANEO Air Pro in 2023. Let's dive right in. First product that we're going to be talking about today is the AYANEO Air Pro itself. I've had this model since roughly November 2022, I think, and it has been a fantastic device. It has a beautiful OLED display with amazing buttons and triggers all throughout. It's small, yet very thick to accommodate that larger battery, which is still not big enough for a lot of situations, but it also accommodates the cooling system. This device also has Hall effect sticks, which are very precise and pretty much don't have to deal with drifting at all, which is great. This device can also run a surprising amount of games. This particular model features an AMD Ryzen 5 5560U, 6-core, 12-thread CPU, 16GB of RAM, 512GB of SSD storage, and a 38 watt-hour battery for this particular model. It's actually quite powerful, and you can easily play all of the Dark Souls games, including Elden Ring, every Final Fantasy title with the exception of 15, and most open world games will struggle quite a bit here. However, this is a fantastic machine for running a lot of high-end games at 720p, and even with some being capable of running at 1080p, which is going to be the native resolution of this device. So I actually made a full review on the AYANEO Air Pro, which I will leave linked in the description, and I go into much more details about which games it can run. But I'm super happy with this machine, which is why I wanted to make this video. So I wanted a simple carrying case to use with the Air Pro, and that's when I turned to a simple $10 case from TomTalk, which is exactly meant for the Nintendo Switch Lite. These two devices are actually very similar in terms of their footprint, so a Switch Lite will work great here. Granted, I got this one because it's so thin and it can help me continue to keep that footprint exactly how it is, which is what I like. It's also a hard shell case, and it's got some space for game cartridges, even though we won't need that for the AYANEO Air Pro, but this is still pretty cool. I like this case quite a bit. Next is a more interesting accessory, and that is the JSO Steam Deck dock. This dock is meant for the Steam Deck, but from what I have seen, and I've used this dock a lot actually with the system, if you're using the AYANEO Air's power adapter with it, then everything should be fine. It charges my device and it works really well. You can also use this to plug it into your TV or monitor to really get the most out of it. It features an HDMI port, 3 USB-A ports, and an Ethernet port. So you've actually got quite a good selection of ports here. You've even got aluminum. You've even got some padding and an aluminum construction for the body. This is a really good dock to go with, in my opinion. I like this dock because it's affordable and it meets all of my needs just fine. Next is a portable monitor, since this accessory list is primarily built for people who want a portable setup for travel. So this is the DopeSplay 15.6-inch portable monitor. This is a 1080p monitor that's built out of aluminum and comes with a kickstand leather case to protect it. It also features some USB-C ports for other peripherals and the like. This is a very versatile display, and it really looks great in practice. Also, thankfully, you can use this display completely untethered from the wall, which makes it great for travel through just about any medium. So I also made a video on this display, and I strongly recommend that you watch it if this is something that interests you at all. But I really like it, and I do use it when I travel, and I'm not the one who's actually driving, of course. Next is the next piece to complete this docked setup portion, and that is going to be the GuliKit King Kong 2 Pro controller. I chose this controller because it reminds me a lot of the AYANEO Air Pro as it is, because of the white color and the Hall effect sticks. That's right, this controller also has no drift issues whatsoever, and the buttons are top-notch for what it is. It's a great controller to use while you have the Air Pro docked, as it works perfectly on PC. The only thing is that it has a Nintendo layout by default, but it's something that I've easily moved past because of how good I think this controller is. The grips are very nice, and the weight on this controller is super solid. The D-pad feels very precise, and the triggers feel great as well. I never made an individual review on this controller, but it does deserve one, so let me know if you would like to see a dedicated video on it. If you want this controller for the Air Pro, then you definitely have my blessing here. Next is our audio device, and I don't want to be that person who blasts his games in public. That's just not happening, and it's not really kosher. So I'm using a slightly older pair of wireless headphones that still sound amazing, and those are the Sony WH-1000 XM4s. These feel great, are built really well, and most importantly, they sound really good. I can't recommend these headphones enough, as I have used these for over a year, probably closer to 2 years if anything, and I do not see myself upgrading anytime soon. These are clearly meant to last you quite a while, and I'm still very happy with them. Noise cancelling on these is also really good. Best in class compared to just about any other pair of headphones, minus this one's direct upgrades. But the sound is incredible, both for music and for gaming, which is what I end up using it mostly for when it comes to the setup, so I strongly recommend this pair as well. And finally, I've got this carrying bag that's actually meant for the Steam Deck, but I use it with the Air Pro, and this one is from TomTalk as well. It fits a lot of things inside, and it does fit the majority of the setup, which is what really matters. Everything except for the monitor itself will fit here, but that's totally fine since I consider the portable display to be more of an optional accessory, while everything else is an absolute must. So do keep an eye out for this bag because I've used it almost every day that I travel with the Air Pro. It's super compact while being able to fit a bunch of different accessories. It's got padding and some compartments for separating the different parts of the setup as well, which makes it such a good choice for our build here. And that's pretty much everything. If you're interested in purchasing any of the products here, I'll be leaving affiliate links to Amazon for everything that I can, but not everything will be available through Amazon, so I will try to leave other links to those for other websites, of course. However, I really like this portable setup and would love to hear what else you would add to really complete the experience here. So let me know in the comments. So thank you so much for watching this video all the way up until the very end. I do very much appreciate it. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitch, since I am streaming on Twitch again. The reason why I'm back on Twitch now is because of YouTube's new regulations regarding like showing violence and stuff in videos. I just don't want my streams to have any issues because I'm streaming a video game. You know what I mean? So I decided to just stick with Twitch. So if you're interested in seeing me stream, or if you have any questions at all, please make sure to stop by. I would love to see you over there. Links to that down below. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel because I do upload fairly regularly. And yeah, there are so many more videos to come. Now with that said, this has been Francisco from Tech Summit. Until next time, enjoy.